All right, alchemists. Welcome back to another episode of Alchemy Crypto. I am your host, the alchemist Al Capone. Alright guys, what's up? So, CPI data today. There is a lot going on. We are trading live. Did want to jump on and talk about a few things here. Let's just jump right in. Alright, so we got SBF under arrest. I'm sure you guys have heard. We did have quite the rally on the CPI data. There's a lot of Binance FUD, so we're going to talk about it all real quick in this one. Alright, let's look in at US markets. They did rally like crazy this morning, and we did crush a fat long this morning. Set the alarm, get out of bed, be poised, ready, finger on the trigger, cash on the table, bat in hand, at the plate, ready to swing at the pitch. That's how you make the money. Scared money don't make no money. The alchemists already know. Alright, so this broke last night. Sam Bankman-Fried arrested, gonna be extradited. So from the penthouse in NASA to the BRICS and steel. Hope he likes top ramen. Alright, so this kid is finally in custody, which we've been ranting and raving about on this channel. Like, if the alchemist tried this, he would have been locked up under the jail a long time ago. But finally we are seeing some results from the DOJ finally making some moves. And not only after this kid, but after the whole space, guys. We like to speculate on this channel, so we're just going to go ahead and do so. We do believe that there is a agenda to police this thing, call everything a security, and control the choke points, the on-ramps, the off-ramps, the ways we get our crypto in and out, the exchanges. Systematically, one by one, they may go after them. They may call everything a security and say you can only purchase them if you're accredited and through proper channels, the channels that they control. They're going to have it their way or no way, guys. This was all a stage. This was all a setup. We've been saying it from Jump Street. Now, he's been charged with wire fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy, and money laundering. And I think there has been some charges added. They had a sealed indictment. Here's his little perp walk. He's got that smirk on his face. He's probably still rushing on that farmy ball. So, hope he packed the man safe. He's going to need it where he's going. No Adderall in county. So here is the sealed indictment. I believe it's going to be unsealed sometime today, so we'll get a look at it later. U.S. Justice Department discussed a potential plea deal with Binance lawyers over possible money laundering. So they're going after all the exchanges. They're going to squeeze the choke points and try and lock us out. The alchemists already know. So you need to be positioned accordingly. You need to have what you need so you can be grandfathered in if that is the case. Now, the U.S. Justice Department is split over charging Binance as crypto world falters. They're like, should we make it worse? They know this thing is going to 8 to 10, 12, 14K, somewhere in that range. I'm like in the camp of 18 to 14K. I think we'll see it. I think we will, in fact, get it at some point. You have DCG out there, Genesis, all that. You have just a lot more that can happen. You have Tether. There's a lot of Tether FUD. So there's a lot going on. Now, Binance Proof of Reserve raised red flags. They're saying they need to improve transparency of their proof of reserves and expose some red flags. According to the accounting and financial specialist consulted by the Wall Street Journal, as noted by a former Financial Accounting Standards Board member and investment manager, the report released by the audit firm Mazars did not bring investors confidence about the exchange's finance, as it lacks information related to the quality of internal controls and how Binance system liquidates assets to cover margin calls. So there's a lot of derivatives trading going on Binance.com. We are barred from that. Binance.us does not offer derivatives trading. you guys want to learn to trade, jump over to ALcHeMy Crypto Cypher, join the Discord. It's probably the best 39 bucks you'll ever spend. I'll get you set up. You get private instruction with me, with the ALcHeMisT one-on-one on Zoom. We'll get you set up in the yard. We'll get you going, and we'll teach you how to do this, get money up or down, sideways. We did crush a fat long this morning, so let's just jump into some charts and take a look what went down. If we take a look at the 4 hour, you can see this thing just raged this morning. So when the Dow and the Nasdaq took off on the CPI data news, we did go long, and we did crush this long. So let's look at the daily chart. You can see we did have this big run up today, and we did long it in the Cypher. We were trading. If you're trading, please use good risk management, set stop loss. We did not see this thing hold, and it started chopping sideways, so we flipped our narrative, took our profits, and flipped the script to short, and it did not in fact hold and started to retrace. So we shorted Bitcoin after we closed our long out, flipped the script, and you will get all that exclusive info in real time from me if you join the Discord. So we crushed this long. We did not think it would hold, and it has not held, so we are now short. And you can see we're getting the retrace here. We're coming down off the high, and we're looking to take profit around 45-46% on our short. So let's take a look at a lower time frame. You can see the retrace, the correction we are starting to take. So we are shorting this thing right now. Let's see if I can pull up the yard. I did have it open somewhere. Is this it? That is not it. That is not it. Here we go. Okay. I think I have the yard open. So we are rolling into profit on the short. We were at like 40 something percent before. We did take some profit on it, closed it, re-entered. We have stop loss in place again. Should this thing go the other way, we will not be wrecked. We will reevaluate and try again. We'll show you how to do this. You want to do it, jump over to ALcHeMyCryptoCypher.com, join the Discord. It's 39 bucks, Visa, MasterCard, 30 bucks if you pay with crypto. I take Bitcoin, ETH, Quant, bunch of the ISOs. I like Chainlink. You know, tell me what you got. I'm sure we can work it out. Alright, so US markets are in the green right now, it looks like. I'll just do a quick refresh. Yeah, stocks making the biggest moves. This morning was crazy. Stocks make biggest moves midday. Moderna, First Solar, and Norwegian Cruise Lines. So looks like the markets are continuing to pump a bit, but they did not hold the levels that they spiked to. Now this kid has been arrested. He's in jail. He's not gonna like it there. You got all the Binance FUD. You got Tether out there. You got CZ. You got Genesis, DCG, Genesis, all that. Binance is trying to calm investors' fears. So let's just jump into some Twitter and take a quick look around before I cut this one off. Alright, Da Vinci. We like Da Vinci. Jeremy, what do you think will be the peak of the next bull run for Bitcoin? I don't know, maybe 100K. You got Tim Draper calling for 250. You got a lot of crazy predictions out there. Alright. Remove your funds from Binance immediately. This is not a test or a joke, from this guy Mike Alfred. So, what does he know? Guys, you could get ugly. If Binance falls, they say Binance too big to fail. So if Binance falls, that will get real ugly for crypto. Nice sweater, Jeremy Hogan. Off his Christmas party over there. Okay. People getting in the spirit. Gary Gensler resigned. What is this? FTX hearing. Let's take a quick listen. See what they're talking about here real quick. Gary, what were you doing, Gary? Gary? Gary. Let's just rip through some Twitter real quick.
Mr. Ray, I know you're handicapped with the information you currently have obtained, but Chair Gensler refuses to answer our questions and testify before this committee. Will you commit to sharing with this committee any internal documents you come across regarding communication between FTX and Mr. Gensler and others?
Oh, what were they talking about? It's all planned. Collapse the exchange. Lose a lot of money.
Again, specifically,
give us the power to regulate and control the choke points and lock you and me out. That's what I believe their agenda is, ALcHeMisT. The ALcHeMisT already know. Alright, let's keep going. See what else we got in the news today. You got the Hill just going off over there with regards to the FTX stuff over here. Let's see, what's this? Supposedly SBF had some inside chat thing that they were using, and FTX was using QuickBooks, and they had an inside chat thing that they called, it was called wire fraud to communicate, which I thought was pretty funny and probably not the smartest way to communicate, and that will be exposed. Oh, look at these two. Jesus. Oh boy. Got these two together. Alright. What is this? Elon Musk at the Dave Chappelle show in San Francisco. I heard he got booed. I don't know. Let's see. I heard he got booed. I guess that's about all they're sharing is 15 seconds. So, alright, let's see what DAI is saying. Eleanor Terry confirmed Ripple denied the rumors of settlement. So, probably no December 15th settlement, guys, on the Ripple case. Looks like there's a Twitter round table happening right now, live. I want to listen in real quick. Let's take a listen.
December 15th. I think that's before the judge goes on vacation on the 17th. If not, it's likely to get resolved Q1, but I don't have any more information than that. It's just
so that's Charles Hoskinson speaking out of turn. He needs to mind his business. He's trying to take some of the heat off Cardano. He's looking real nervous in that video. If you guys hadn't seen it, I highly advise you to go check it out. He's defending ADA, saying it's not a security, blah, blah, blah. Everyone in the space is looking real nervous because Bitcoin is the only one with the commodity designation. Everything else is a security until it's not. And Ripple may come out being the only other crypto token that has clarity. So we are watching. We got our popcorn. We're strapped in. Let's listen.
Well, that's a little off topic, but I did make a statement. I heard from a friend of mine who's in the legal circles that there may be a settlement or decision on the summary judgment.
Yeah.
On the 15th. I think that's before the judge.
Doubtful. So you got Maria Bartoloma, or whatever her name is, from Fox, who said you're expecting a settlement tomorrow. That was November 15th, and people are speculating that maybe she meant to say December 15th. Maybe she had her dates mixed up or something like that. Ripple denied it. I think this thing may have settled, and there's a lot of settlement rumors. We're not seeing any real pump in price. But let's jump over to charts for a little and take a look. So this thing is retracing. We're in an uptrend at the moment, but we are seeing a retrace, a pullback off that giant run we had this morning. We did take some massive profits long, flipped the script. We are now short. We're swing trading this thing all the way down. So we're watching it close. If it does retrace, let me jump over to this chart. I think I got some drawings on this chart. Alright, so if this thing does come down and correct, we'll probably close our trade around this zone here, because there's not a lot between here and there. So if we do come down, we'll probably take some profit around here, reevaluate, probably re-enter another short, take it down to here, and then we'll take it all the way down if it continues in the downtrend. We're watching it close. We're watching this thing unfold. Here's the lines. Let's just reset this chart. Okay, guys. There we go. I'll just pull these out. Been a little while since I had this chart up. Alright, so we had that big run up this morning, and we did get up above this line. Let's go to 2 hour. So we did break this line, but it did not hold, did not flip it, so we're shorting it, hoping we'll come down, and you know, we'll reevaluate around here and probably close that short if we get there. And let me just trim this up a bit for you guys. Okay, so we were rejected off that line. We did get above it a little bit, this wick, but looks like we are going to continue in this downtrend, so we're watching this thing close. We flipped the script. We took a bunch of profit after this big run up. Flipped the script to short. We're shorting this thing. We'll reevaluate here, take some profits, and if it keeps breaking, we'll continue short all the way down to here. You know, we'll reevaluate here, probably reevaluate here, because there is some volume here. So you can see these lines, these blue lines correspond with the volume gaps, volume spikes right here. So we'll reevaluate and take profits at these points, and if it continues to break to the downside, we'll continue to stay short until we get down here, and if we get down here, we will close our short and reevaluate and look for a bounce back up. So this is the range that we're trading in right now. Alright, so we also have a little zone that we're trading in right here, but we're kind of broken out of that now, so we're just looking for this thing to roll back over. I mean, that pump was not sustainable, so I immediately, somewhere up in here I closed my long, took a chunk of profit today. Today was a fantastic day in the CyPhA, guys. If you want to learn to trade, jump over to ALcHeMy Crypto CyPhA. I will get you set up, get you rolling. Let's just keep scrolling through some Twitter here. Digital assets, anything that can be stored and transmitted electronically. Guys, I did have something for you. I think this is what's going to happen. We like to speculate on this channel, so let's just go ahead and do so. This is not a maybe, this is a warning. Nothing left up to chance, but the world is always planned years in advance. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And failure is not an option. Allowing additional currencies to exist when the world is only using one would be disruptive, so it will not be tolerated. It will be easier to stop than you think. The illusion that Bitcoin, for example, is untouchable. The reality that it is government controlled through the use of mining pools. We all know China controls a lot of the mining, and only a few wallets hold most of the Bitcoin. You know, China holds a lot, US holds a lot. They've seized a ton. So any cryptocurrency aiming to be a decentralized digital currency will not survive. The one that we will use has already been chosen. So we all know what the chosen one is, guys. Cryptocurrency will be made illegal. So we're watching the situation closely. I believe they're going to lock the choke points, the exchanges, the on-ramps, to our banks. So Shout out to Capo of Crypto for that. Alright. I did get my E-Trade account in order so that I can start nibbling at some Tesla. I wish I would have done it last night when I was talking about it. A rally today, I just see it as missed gains. That's alright. I think there's more pain. Alright guys, that's about all I got. I did want to touch on those things. Alright, ALcHeMisT. Appreciate you guys jumping back in. Please like and subscribe on the way out. And I will see you guys in the next one.